A couple of key tips to help train your pet dog. The household dog can be a terrific member of your household. Just like kids though, if they are not well behaved, then you will have a tough time taking them out in public, or perhaps having business over. Make the effort to read this post, and utilize some of the suggestions listed here to get your pet on the roadway to obedience. The first step in stopping the barking is to identify the cause. If you have a canine that is driving you crazy with barking, for example, a territorial bark at 2 p.m. every day may be associated with the mailman's arrival. You can obstruct it and help deal with the issue if you know the cause of the barking. When training your pet, do never overlook good behavior. Despite the circumstance, if your dog carries out according to your expectations, it must be rewarded. Even if your family pet's total habits is unacceptable, you must applaud and reward it whenever it does what you want it to. Unambiguous benefits are the very best way to motivate the habits you desire. If your pet is exhibiting habits that is threatening to yourself or others, you need to remember your responsibility as a pet owner. An evaluation by an animal behavior specialist will be invaluable in directing you through challenging situations. Dog training sessions ought to happen at the same time each day, if possible. Pet dogs, much like children, can flourish on a set schedule. This pattern will promote a learning environment in which your pet dog aspires to learn at the offered time. Sporadic training triggers confusion within your animal and can lengthen the training. When you initially bring your pup home, those very first few days are the most important. You need to be consistent, and relentless kind the first day with your brand new pup. Be sure not to let your puppy get away with behaviors you are not going to allow, and favorably strengthen the behaviors you are wishing to see. When providing commands to your dog, never come down to their level. Maintaining eye contact and a totally set up, dominant position imparts control to the canine. Your pet will be responsive to commands provided from this posture a lot easier than a crouching owner, who is seen as an equivalent or buddy. At an extremely young age, pups have the ability to learn basic commands. If your puppy is tired, extremely excited, or exploring his space, your training session will probably not be extremely effective. You will need your puppy's full attention to assure your training session deserves your time. Your canine will find out to associate getting rid of in a proper location with habits that you desire him to display. He wants to please you and so will continue to show this behavior. When it comes to your family pet experience, having a well-acted pet dog makes all the difference. Disobedient family pets tend to make a mess of our lives and our schedules. This short article has provided you some excellent ideas to make your household animal an appreciated and loved family member. If you have a pet that is driving you insane with barking, the first step in stopping the barking is to identify the cause. When training your canine, do not ever neglect excellent habits. If your pet is showing habits that is threatening to yourself or others, you need to remember your obligation as an animal owner. Your canine will discover to associate eliminating in an appropriate location with habits that you desire him to display. Having a well-behaved dog makes all the difference when it comes to your animal experience.